An 11-year-old boy is bitten by a venomous snake in Ocoee. Good evening and thank you for watching News Channel 9 at 6. I'm Drew Balea.
I'm Kim Chapman. He was visiting actually from Ohio, and tonight he's sharing details from the terrifying encounter with News Channel 9's Kelsey Bagwell. Kelsey.
Well, Kim, Drew, when most people see a snake, their first instinct is to run. But certain snakes, like copperheads, blend in with sticks and grass, making them difficult to spot. And that's exactly what happened to Ethan Aldridge. Today, I learned what you need to know anytime you're outside. These are the bite marks that sent 11-year-old Ethan Aldridge to the hospital. His family was traveling from Ohio and stopped in Ocoee to stretch their legs and take pictures of the Hiwassee River.
I jumped off the wall, started screaming because my hand was hurting, and yelled, "I've been bit by a snake."
He was flown to Children's at Erlanger, where he stayed for 3 days. Today, his vacation, for the most part, is back on track. A Tennessee State Park ranger says this time of year, snake sightings are common.
They like the sun. They use that for their body heat. So they'll get out on trails a lot of times just because that's where the sun's cutting through in the woods, and it helps warm them up.
There are many different types of snakes in Tennessee, but only 2 you need to worry about.
The only 2 venomous snakes we have in our area are rattlesnakes and copperheads. So the antivenom is treated the same. So all you really need to do is get to the hospital as soon as you can.
While snakes seem scary, most of the ones in our area are not venomous. They also play a huge role in the environment, monitoring the rodent population and helping prevent the spread of disease.
Just leave it alone, walk around it. It's not going to try to come after you. The only snakes I've ever heard of chasing people were after they poked it or messed with it. So generally, if you leave it alone, it'll leave you alone.
Fortunately, other than a swollen hand and marked up arm, Ethan is walking away with an interesting story to share.
It's been fun but painful because a snake bite hurts, but I've gotten a lot of interviews, been in newspapers, been on TV.
But it's probably not the way that you would choose to get on TV, right?
Yeah.
And this summer, snake bites have been very common in our area. The Erlanger Health System says they've seen 7 adults and 5 kids who needed medical treatment after a snake bite. Drew.
Ooh, snakes, not for me. Now, Ethan's mom says they made the mistake of actually running to their car right after he was bitten. That's bad because it gets the blood pumping, which could circulate the venom. The CDC advises calling 911 and keeping still and calm. It can slow down the spread of that venom.